Alright, guys. I want to apologise deeply for this low quality. Yes, I am recording this game off my phone. So, I don't have that fancy dancy equipment, like a computer or I used to have a laptop, but not anymore. Well, still do, but I don't use it now. So yeah, so I want to show you guys something. Obviously, I won't be using the sound because I don't, copyright and all that. So yeah, I want to show you like some things. You might know this, you might not. With Raincode, that it's actually possible to break the game. Like as in like basically like messing up the cutscenes. I know this one in particular you can mess up. Yeah. Sorry, I'm nervous as heck. Now, if you fast forward, so see, I'm fast forwarding this cutscene. So this is like the Nailman killings. So in this chapter, when you like get right to the end and when you get to this cutscene, if you keep fast forwarding it, like just keep fast forwarding. Now, this scene here, so he calls Halara. Oh, it's playing out normal. No, I didn't want that. Yeah, because I noticed that an error or a glitch where Yuma is in the complete wrong position when this scene plays out. So when he calls Halara, they appear and yeah, he's in the total wrong position. Right, let's see. Right, that did not quite work out the way the way I wanted it to. Yes, I am playing Dragon Quest again, but it's generally because I'm trying to regain my confidence, even though it's like the community stuff and all that. But it's like, yeah, if I can play Raincode again, I can definitely play Dragon Quest. But anyway, let's get. Yes, it's Unreal Engine. So yeah, don't worry, I've got to like that save point. I know. Always had it there. Look at the neon city, the vibes. You gotta have the vibes. Right. No, I'm not selecting. What am I doing? Okay, so load back to the Nailman killing. So yeah. So right before that cutscene, I do know that when I was fast forwarding, like if you fast forward like right through the text, it does work because it happened to me like about twice or maybe more. But I know that it's happened to me a few times now, and I even like posted like images on Tumblr, like because it was so funny. Something about the priest. I don't care about the priest. Right, let's try this again, shall we? It's always an error. It's like this game is saying no now because I'm recording. But yeah, it's easier to just like pick my own save that I did before. So that is easier just to teleport to that location, because otherwise it means going through the entire chapter up to that point. Right, let's okay, I'm gonna try at that point. So speed right through this, then hopefully that scene will play out, and I'll point out. You can see for yourself the error. So yeah, so they pin Yuma down. You already saw what should have happened, and oh, it's still playing out normally. No, because he would be over on that side. Right. Okay, This is really not going down to plan, is it? Or was it because I fast forwarded it from the very beginning? Oh, this is just gonna... Yeah, it's gonna like continue with the entire cutscene, so it's just easier to just go out and go back in again. Oh boy, this is embarrassing. I am shit at recording videos with my voice because everything always goes wrong. Either my voice cracks up and gets all terrible, and you know, my brain starts freezing in places, or God knows what happens. Right. Yeah. It's Raincode. Raincode. It's down the drain. It's down the frickin' drain. Why have I got 2 files it? No, that's the agency. Right, let's start again. This time I've got my hand stuck on the R1 button. You know, I'm pretty sure it was because I was, I was holding down the fast forwarding button throughout the entire scene. Or was it because I did the entire... or do I have to do the entire chapter where I'm just doing nothing but fast forwarding? That it just fucks up the game, and yeah. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna have to be recording for an hour or over because of one major fuck up that I didn't look ahead. Oh boy. Yeah, you can tell that I did not plan ahead before recording this. Oh well, you get to see some gameplay of Raincode. That's the main thing. Even though it's the most shittiest quality, you're just watching somebody record on their phone with an annoying voice, and oh yeah, I'm not exactly very popular in the Raincodian community, but I do have hope. I have hope. Oh fuck! I did not. Ugh! Why are you doing this to me? Yaku, you're under arrest. You're under arrest for tax fraud. Hey, I always need my fucking megaphone every freaking time because I can't be asked to use my own voice. I'm too quiet for you motherfuckers. Arrest them! They pin him down. Let's take him to the prison we never see. Yep, he's still there. Yeah, I'm doing this wrong. Okay, time for plan B, if there was one in... at the start. Yeah, he's in the water. He can drown. I don't care. Right. Great. You know what this fucking means? Need to... Let's try. Okay, this is me in experimental mode now. You finally get to see that side of me in action. Right, what we're gonna do now? Let's go through that segment of the chapter. So we're gonna be So I'm gonna be playing that chapter. Yes, you won't be able to hear any sound, obviously. But I mean, worst case scenario, if you want to like play the game for yourself, or you want to watch somebody else, or better, you know, watch somebody else play it, somebody better than me, because I'm crap at these things. But yeah, you know, you can always like watch through the game and all that. Right, okay. So let's try this. Oh no, spoilers! You're seeing spoilers! Okay, so it's from the beginning. Also, I'll show you another thing I've noticed. Like breaking Raincode, let's go. Where it's possible to get a character stuck with their with whatever facial expression that like they had if you rush through the text. Yeah, I don't know why that the cutscene glitch didn't happen for me. I think I'm doing this wrong, but it definitely did happen to me. Right, let's... I don't know. Shall I skip this or should I not? Giant clock. All is well in Raincode. Oh, there he is. He's on the sofa. Because the poor lad's too broke to get a hotel room. Yaku couldn't be asked to get him a room. Yeah, you know, Yaku's such a cheap ass. He doesn't even give Yuma like a proper room and a proper bed to sleep on. He's like he just lets Yuma use his couch, use one of his sofas. Okay, so yep, mass murderer on the loose, but who cares about that? That's not what I'm in for. Okay, commence fast forwarding and nothing but fast forwarding. So here we have Yaku talking to Yuma. Yuma's depressed about something. Just can't be asked to go too deep at the moment. There he is. He's on the sofa. No, not sofa. He's on the chair, reading a freaking newspaper. What you reading there, Sonny? There's a guy in that newspaper. Probably a murder case or something. Oh wait, we're supposed to be master detectives, right? If you want to wash your face, you use the tap in the kitchen. What? Why not just use the bathroom? Wait, you have a shower, right? Were you just making me use the sink in the Yeah, there's a shower room here, and we're in the submarine. So I mean, it would provide its own water. Well, not the water out in the in the sea, obviously, or the you know what I mean. My brain is not. This is cooking. Oh, oh, look at my spaghetti. Look at my spaghetti. Oh, some nice fresh spaghetti. Gordon Ramsay shall be proud. Yo, Yakko. Check this out. Come and eat my spaghetti. Come on. Dig in. I made that especially for you. Oh, you fucking prick. Oh, you fucking you fucking pillock. You tried to poison me or something. You fucking twat. I'll call the peacekeepers. You don't go around poisoning me like that. That's it. I'm sending you out. I'm sending you outside. Go suffer in the rain. You motherfucker. Meat bun. Not cooked by Yuma. Don't eat anything that's been cooked by Yuma. Apparently, one little taste, or like he just like pinches the food and then just put like he just puts it in his mouth ever so slightly, and he immediately gets food poisoned. It's great. Right. Okay. So I should have. There we go. So by fast forwarding that particular conversation, can you see now that Yuma now has his eyes closed? And he'll remain like this for as long as you want, really, as long as you stay in this area right here. So you can literally run around with him, you know, with him with his eyes closed. I think it stops when if you like interact with things as well. Like if he makes another facial expression, then it will overlap whatever one he had previously. Like, well, not overlap, but basically it will take over. So yeah. So now he's running around with his eyes closed. He looks depressed. You know, he looks kind of sad. He looks so sad. Poor Yuma, poor my boy. Right. Okay. So I need to go to Kamasaki district by the looks of it. Yuma has been sentenced to find meat buns as his attempt on poisoning his chief failed disastrously. The question is, which remains as a huge mystery, will he get those meat buns? Or will he fuck off to another adventure? Right. It's annoying how Yuma can't dash. Yeah, it's a bit difficult holding the camera up while playing. You know that pain. Oh, who the fuck are you? Oh no, Organisation 13! No! No, we can't let them get away. Oh well. Yeah, let's just leave them. What the fuck is that on the ground there? What is that? Has someone been fucking littering? Well, the bin's right there, and people have just left all this trash lying around. Was this here before? I think it was here before, but I never freaking noticed it. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, it's everywhere. Oh, he's still got his eyes closed. Oh yeah. So, oh yeah, I remember now because like yeah, it was a while since I did all this and yeah, went on about that on Tumblr and stuff. So yeah, it does it does oh come on brain. It does remain when you're in another area. Okay, now what the fuck am I doing? Why am I going over there here? Okay, I'm supposed oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to the hotel. Duh. So stupid. The Blitzer is so fucking stupid. Pokemon Sun and Moon Hotel, let's go. I wonder how many residents or you know how many people they get here. Oh no. Oh, what are you doing under the piano? You fucking wanker. We need to get security. Kick him out. You should be under the piano. You're causing a scene. Okay, why did the girl destroy the sandcastle? Because she fucking hates the protagonist. I mean, why else would you destroy someone else's sandcastle? Because you're a prick. That's why. Right, okay, let's go over here. Here we have Dezu, Hiko, and Fubuki hanging out, chilling. You can see that, this Chad Thunderbolt guy likes his Pepsi. See it? He likes his Coca-Cola, Pepsi, whatever you like best. God, my hand is now starting to hurt, but I'm determined. What are you doing, Shinigami? Oh no. Oh, it's a fetch quest. This lazy bastard wants me to grab his book. Why can't you walk over there yourself? Yeah, look. Yuba has the perfect expression for this. He's tired of this crap. He has to do chores for the other members of the Nocturnal Agency. He's getting real tired of this shite. Who's this cool guy? Dunno. Yuma doesn't want to see him. Right. Let's... There we go, he's got his eyes open now. Because he used another expression during that conversation. Right, let's go through the streets of Carnival. Let's go over here. Because apparently I need to talk to someone over here. I already know where I need to go. It's just that you still have to like talk to random people and still know where you need to go, even though like despite the fact that you already know where you need to go. Arrival of the hippest. No, survival of the fittest. World salvation. Oh yeah, Amazon delivery is really is tremendously quick in this game. Look, by the time, like, you know, think of like how many seconds or minutes, or like about a minute that Yuma can, you know, gets all the way goes all the way down those stairs and all the way to the hotel, and by that time the book has immediately been delivered, and Vivia has read through it. Man, I wish our delivery system was that fast. Right. I do like the couches there. Couches or sofas or chairs. Oh, I don't know how many times I've taken the piss out of this game, I'll tell you. And I think, like, after everything and the fact that it's like, no matter how much I hate this game now, you know, it's like I can't escape from it. I hate it so much, but I can't escape from it. Because it's like, you know, I want forgiveness from the community, and I know they're still gonna hate me. Oh yeah, this is great. Sorry. You bitch, what are you doing? You're fucking choking me. Yeah, Shinigami really tortures the shit out of Yuma. She really does. She's so evil, and it's great. After all, she is a death god, so I mean, she can get away with it. Only, it's not so fun for poor Yuma there. And my hand is aching. Look at it. This looks like my town on Christmas. It's like the Christmas season for you know, when you go to your local city or town shopping district. All those like Christmas trees. Or they're probably just trees, but she seriously does look like some ghost type Pokemon. Right, do you have another facial expression for us, Yuma? No, you just look like yourself. And look at this arrogant bastard. Oh, this district's the best district. Take a look at the state of the after your umbrella. Oh, only chads like me can afford one. Not the poor fuckers back in that district. Ugh. Yeah, I'm such a cool guy. Right, there is that mission over there where you like help these people find their lost kid, but I don't really give a shit about that at the moment. I have more important matters to attend to. Yeah, Yuma, you're an arrogant bastard. You really can be. Again, it's up to the player though. It's the player who controls the main character. So depending if you're evil or not, will reflect whatever you want your character's personality to be, even if when it defies their own. It's the clock tower. Let's go. Oh no, there's a crowd of people. Oh man, we've got to record this on social media. Look at that. She got a phone out. Oh man, I gotta catch this on I gotta get this on TikTok. I gotta flog this. Get all those likes. Get all them followers, all them people, all this drama at the clock tower. Oh my god, so amazing. Right. Oh yeah, let's look for Dezuhiko. The bastard in disguise. Oh no. Oh no, it's not Dezuhiko. No, that's the other chapter. Never mind. I'm getting mixed up now. No, let's ask around about the clock tower then. There's some ruckus going on at the clock tower, but I can't really actually go to this scene to get a proper look. Those peacekeepers look scary. Oh no. Right. No one's here. Come on, Sal. You've played this before. You've played this many times. You should know where you're going. Right. Maybe because it's it's my nervousness kicking in. Playing a game while talking, and you can actually hear the random shit chat that comes out of my mouth. I know I'm a lot better with comedy when it comes to like typing. I'm better at typing stuff out than just like randomly blurting out. Hey, look, it's Ezio from Assassin's Creed. Right, we have to go back to the clock tower now, right? Yes, I know what the clock tower is. Because we have to go there. We have to go back to the clock tower. Oh, floggers are still there. Then people they wanna catch this on their social media profile. Oh no, it's a kid. No, stop. Oh, Yuma being a good lad. He's rescuing the kid. I respect that. Oh no, he's getting a bit too close for comfort. Alara, do something. Give him the kick of oblivion. Let's go. Send him into Oblivion's gate. Hell yeah. Man, they get things done. If that's not like kickboxing, I don't know what is. Halara for Smash! If we do get another Smash game. Screw Yuma because he doesn't do any like actual fighting. Well, he does, but he'd be a sword character because he uses sword in the Mystery Labyrinth. We can't have any more sword characters in Smash. We've got way too many. Yeah. Stupid peacekeepers trying to accuse a kid or a kid's dad, wrongly accusing him for a murder he didn't commit. Fucking assholes. Leave the child out of this, please. Oh no. Do you have any money? No, fuck this. Worthless. You're worthless. I'm out of here. I'm a dip. You handle this shit. I'm out. At least Yuma's got a kind heart. That's why I like him so much because he is a nice guy. I like how friendly and how respectful he is. Like, yeah, he may have like amnesia and stuff, but I mean, the fact that like he goes all out, he is actually like really, really caring. I might have like had quite like a messed up view like after my experience in the Raincode community. I mean, yeah, you know, at the time, you know, they, you know, maybe I did see them as like really oversensitive, and I don't know, maybe they are maybe they are generally sensitive, but like, I mean, I'm generally sensitive as well, but like, maybe we just like got off the wrong bat, but that's why I'm hoping, I'm hoping that like we can be on good terms, because that would mean a lot. It's like, yeah, all like, the Raincode stuff, and I don't want to be their number one enemy, because like, yeah, okay, like, I did say like a lot of things I regret now, and when I was pissed off over like being blocked, because like I tried to reach out to a fan artist, and yeah, they thought like I was being too heavy, and because I was like relating my experiences, um I was basically like, because I saw like, they weren't fit, like they fented, like they were like saying that they didn't feel too great or something, and I reached out, and I basically did what Yuma did right there, like, but like, I was like, I was trying to like give encouraging words, like, you're one of a kind, and like, I wanted to show that I wanted to support her, and that, like, I understand how, how you're feeling, like, as in, I understand what you're going through when it comes to the community's not like, like you feel as though you're isolated from the community, that kind of thing, because based on, like, I wanted to just say that she wasn't alone, but yeah, I think she took it the wrong way. She, you maybe because like I typed a lot, it scared her, and she might have felt threatened by it, because like, she told me that I was a stranger, and that stuff was too heavy, and yeah, and when she blocked me, and stuff that happened after, it really hit me terribly, because like, I was terrified that, you know but like, even before that, I knew that she deleted the messages I said, and I panicked, because I was like, oh my god, did I say something wrong? I can tell when people delete my messages, because like, my past experiences, and yeah, I know what moderation is like, because I think, like, if you're like me and you've been through like multiple gaming communities, and you've seen the kinds of moderation that they have, the oversensitive moderators, and the and also I used to be a moderator as well, so I can tell that kind of like behavior, and yeah, and I've had my messages like shadow deleted before, so I can tell. I can definitely tell, and yeah, I was incredibly upset. I was incredibly like, and I did try to I tried like multiple ways to like apologize and all that. Yeah, I do understand that like the community, they probably like see me as like someone who goes way over the top. I mean, they see me as like psychotic, as in like, maybe I am like really too much. And the thing is, because I struggle with like my overall communication, and like anxiety, and all that. It does get difficult, like trying to make sense of things, trying to yeah. Oh no, somebody's dead, somebody's nailed to the floor. Oh no, what am I gonna do? You're a fucking detective, bitch. Go, go look around, do detective stuff. That's what we do around here. Alright then. Oh, there's too much blood. There's so pink blood. Oh, this is fucking Danganronpa. You just do your fucking job. How hard can it be? Oh, I don't want to touch your fucking body. Just fucking do it, bitch. It's a dead body. He's gonna jump out and kill you. Plus nailed to the floor. You're just being a sissy coward. Now begin the investigation. Anyway. No, the closing investigation, let's go. Okay, anyway, while I'm looking through this, being a proper detective, still trying to like fast forward it at the same time, see if I can trigger that cutscene glitch, hopefully, but I don't know. But yeah, I can see the side of the community, like what it did take me a long time to try and like fathom and understand like what they see in me, like what that maybe like because the way I talk and the way maybe they're not used to someone who types a lot, or I don't know what life was like in their community. Like, I mean, I at the time, like, I just visited this fan artist blog. You know, I wasn't like an overall general member. Like, I didn't know the proper like environment. I didn't understand. Like, I didn't even understand Tumblr. I was new to Tumblr at the time. Um, I don't. I didn't know like how people talked, how people what was the right thing, what was the wrong thing, like it's like it's as if because like I was all new to that, like to the whole like environment. I felt like because like I was like walking in like without any guidance, without like any instruction, like I didn't know what to like expect. I didn't realize that these people were really sensitive to like that kind of thing. Like yeah, I have experience. My previous bans were because like I was depressed, but like problem is with me when I'm feeling really low, my words end up bleeding onto like through typing and through the script. Yeah, and it's not fun. I don't. I try. It's really difficult to control, and I do end up. I do end up regretting all that crap I say, and I try to turn it around, try to. And I think at the moment I've just like said screw it all and deleted most of the stuff that, yeah, because it's like I don't want to be seen as like someone who's depressed all the time. Like that's not me. And like all these communities and like all that experience, it sucks. And yeah, I mean, it's been hard enough that I've been playing a freaking Dragon Quest game. At the moment with that, it's all I'm doing. I'm doing the trick where you delete the save data and that. I'm gonna just see if I can just get that metal slime sword. I'm just gonna say fuck it. See if I can get it. Because the pull odds are so shit. It's really difficult to get that particular weapon from the banner. Already it's taken a load of attempts and I've still not got it. So I'm going to see if it's possible to get that sword. Well, I know it's possible, but I'm going to see if I can get that sword while at the same time not you spending the gems, just getting the sword, using nothing but tickets, and still like and still have like some good armor from like the basic pools, but not using gems whatsoever. That'll be a good start. And I think like I've been thinking, well, actually, I do need like either the metal slime sword or the boomerang, because of the fact that it's going to be easier to destroy those metal slimes because they're little shits. They're really difficult because they keep fleeing. So yeah, that's the update on the Dragon Quest mobile side of things. How long is that going to take until that gets permanently shut down? Oh no, the goat move over there. Okay, no change of expression. Let's go then. I didn't even try to hide. Oh look, here's Mr. Big and Rich. Who needs his personal megaphone holder because he can't be asked to hold it himself. Seth Burrows. Come, my trusty megaphone holder. I haven't got all day. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up, you lazy bastard. Oh, what are you doing? Standing in line in informal attention. No, you can't. You can't go there. He's dangerous. Go find. Go get me some steak and some chips. That'd be nice. And get me a warm mug of tea. 3 sugars, please. Off you go. Don't keep me waiting. I'll arrest a lot of you. I'll even consider a public execution for you slow arsehads, if anyone doesn't get me what I want. Oh yeah, I have to go this way now. Move the board. Shinigami doesn't really care too much about children. Just call them brats. She's more of a brat herself, really. Overall, I just hope things do go, or, you know, change. Go well, or what am I saying now? Well, I just hope that, like, people will find it in their hearts to forgive me. Like, I'm not perfect. Yeah, I might have annoyed them with, like, you know, the things I've said, and like, you know, posts and the constant tagging and all that. It's, you know, it's mentally straining, and yeah, it's like that was one of the communities, or, you know, one of the, well, it wasn't even the place, you know, it wasn't even like one of the communities I was trying to, like, be a part of, really, or, you know, trying to, like, join. It wasn't like the Discord servers. I mean, it was only because I typed a comment on one of the fan artists posts, and yeah, and the fact that I really upset her. But yeah, it's that, you know, that was that was traumatic for me in itself, because it's like, it's horrible. I hate annoying people. I hate the fact that, like, I've made someone feel really upset or really annoyed or really angry. You know, I hate that, and I feel really awful for it. So of course I'm going to, like, apologize and do everything I can. And yeah, and I think those people, you know, she had people, like, speaking for her, because I mean, you know, she's never come forward, still hasn't. But it's like I have this feeling. I don't know. It's like, maybe I'm relying on hope too much, but, you know, but it's like with the Deary Dev as well. It's like this feeling that I keep having that, you know, maybe, you know, are these people actually following me? Or, you know, well, I know that, like, there were some of her friends, you know, they did confirm that they were watching me, monitoring me. But no, what I mean is, you know, I get this strange feeling that the actual artist herself is secretly, or, you know, like, watching over me or something. It's hard to explain. It's like this weird feeling, this, you know, it's like, you're there, aren't you? You know, even with me going through all this, and it's like, it's really weird. Like, I mean, from what I've heard from, like, you know, her like, close friends, and, like, you know, like, her, aka her fans, you know, they've been, like, saying that, you know, oh, she's really kind, she, you know, all that. And yeah, but, like, if this feeling is true, and this isn't, you know, and this isn't like just my broken mind acting up, because, like, I want, you know, I want forgiveness. I want these people to, you know, to let me back in. You know, if I could get everything my own way, then you know, I'd have all those communities that I was banned from, you know, like take me back in. But that's not how it works. You learn the hard way, unfortunately, and I think in general, gaming communities are getting a lot worse when it comes to like the socializing side of things. It's like it's just, I think there's just too much control. There's too much like moderation. But like yes, you need moderation. You need like the necessary mods. You know, you need to police, the common sense rules. I mean, I can understand that. I respect that. But I mean, like, it's the petty side. It's the rules, that you can't see. It's like the hidden rules, and it's like the moderation that are jobs worths. Jobs worth it's basically an insult. The word, we in the UK, we commonly use that word as a direct insult towards like someone, if they're basically like too good at their job, or like too cocky with their job, like to a point of it's basically a stab at them, like doing their job too well to a point of like causing distress, or causing yeah, but basically it's like that. You call it's like you call someone a job's worth if they do their job too well, or go over the top with it. And unfortunately, you find off search for the purse snatcher. Gotta get your money back. It's really important. And your other personal details. Yeah, I think I was going totally the wrong way as well, because I was talking. But yeah, unfortunately, these moderators are jobs worths, because they just keep. It's like they enjoy that they have the pride in or in their ego, as in like they enjoy blocking people, banning people. It's like they enjoy this. They have an addiction to the feel of like this power. And I mean, I've been a moderator before, and you do have this strange feeling like when it's like that feeling of oh, what's the word? This good feeling you have when when you've like served justice, or you feel good about it, that you've ordered the punishment, or something like that. It's like you feel that small sense of pride that you've kept the community safe. And yeah, I've had that feeling before, when like you delete messages, or when because that you're like one of the only people with the moderate, you've got the tools that the other people don't have, in the community. It's like you have that power over people, and you can basically but basically you have the power to block someone out. You basically have the power to ruin their lives, basically. But yeah, but the problem is, if you don't get that feeling under control, it can turn into an addiction. It can, it can corrupt, basically. You know what? I can't be asked to find the fucking purse snatcher. You can just keep your money for all I care. I'm supposed to be elsewhere. Otherwise, I'm just going to waste my time with this stupid purse snatcher. But yeah, I mean, it's optional if you want to do the side quests. You don't have to do them. I mean, I think I've like done everything in this game. I've done like all the side missions and that. Don't really think you get much to them. Oh yeah, it just like rises your level or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I am going the right way because Shinigami's doing that, so. Right. Go down to the riverbank. But overall, I just don't want, again, like, I've been through a lot with, like, these mods and everything. It's like, I just want peace. It's been so many years now, and it's just frustrating. It's really frustrating. He's got a bunch of flowers. I'm here. Happy Valentine's Day, you, Yaku. But I ain't gonna give you these flowers. Fuck off. These are not for you. They're for me. I bought them for me. I love myself, you see. He always has his cigarette. He's always smoking. And he has an eye tattoo on his chest. He's got 3 eyes. I mean, technically Makoto is a Cyclops. I just call him Cyclops. That's my nickname for him. Cyclops. Like a one-eyed giant. I just hope the Raincode community will like me. Or at least forgive me. It's frustrating. You can't impress other communities, and it's like, and I've done a lot to apologise to this fan artist. I've given them an entire Wump community. No, not community. I've given them an entire Wump blog. I've done so much research into, like, looking for these, I don't know, Wump moments. Like, I mean, it was thanks to her blog that I even learned about what Wump was. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess, like, her and her community, I think they're, like, more used to, like, an environment where, like, everything's, like, really, like, positive. Everything's, like, all, like, sunshine, rainbows, like, they like cute things. And yeah, like, even though they really love this game so much, and even though, like, this game has a lot of, explores a lot of depressing themes, and that, it really did baffle me as to why, they obsessed over Wump in that game when, if they couldn't stand people, if they didn't like trauma, and, because, like, yeah, because, when she blocked me over, like, dumping trauma or something, yeah. It's not something I like to remember all the time. It is because, I feel bad for it. It's like, I don't want to be referred to as a trauma dumper. I mean, yeah, I do dump, and any shit that's on my mind. And most of the time, people ignore it anyway. But yeah, it's like, nobody's perfect. I mean, problem is, I'm used to an environment where people, when people, like, talk about deep stuff, like personal stuff like that, because that was basically, you saw a lot of that in the Smash community, and I was one of these people that would reach out to them. Like, I'd rather reach out to people, like, I don't reject them. And I mean, maybe these people in the Raincode community, maybe they're not used to that kind of environment. So yeah, I am trying to, like, I have had a lot of time, like, over the months to, like, reflect on that, and to really try and think about, like, what I did wrong, and try and understand them a lot better, like, trying to learn about the environment, like, without leaving my blogs. The problem is, it's very difficult to try and, like, learn and understand the Raincode community when I can't even leave my own like, safe zones. I never look at anyone else's blog outside, like, you know, my own Tumblr blogs. That's the thing. So I have no idea what it's like, what life is like outside. Like, all I have are my memories from when I was at that fan artist blog. Yeah. Sorry, I think that's my brother going in and out somewhere. Yeah, you know, I mean no harm. It's just, you know, I wasn't trying to make her feel uncomfortable, like any of that. I was just trying to, you know, I had good intentions, and obviously these guys just didn't accept that. And I mean, even like, you know, by the looks of it, like one of her close friends was like, you know, I know you had good intentions, but it's like, you know, they kept repeating like, you know, the bridge has been burnt beyond repair and all that. And you know, it's like, you know, maybe they were like giving me this belief that, you know, just give up, you know, there's no point in, you know, that this relationship is damaged beyond repair, you know, don't think that you can ever be forgiven, something like that. But yeah, that also, like, you know, fueled my anger, because like just everything was too much at the time. And yeah, I do regret, you know, all that stuff I said. And I can't apologize deeply enough. I mean, I'm actually quite like shocked with how deep I have gone with with the Wump research. I was not expecting that I'd make a freaking like archive blog on on Tumblr focused on that, and I didn't even think I'd make a freaking playlist either. That YouTube playlist where I just find random videos of like the, you know, like any like gaming or anime like injuries or like sick characters, because like, you know, in the Wump community they love that kind of thing. I mean, I'm kind of into it as well. Well, I'm relatively very much into it, but like you know, I'm quite like outside the typing zone. I'm quite shy about it. It's like it's not really easy to admit, you know. Oh yeah, I love seeing characters get injured. I love seeing them get sick. You know, people just think, "What? Are you mad, bro?" Yeah. Oh, well, could have been much worse though. I could have been into more adult stuff, which I'm not. Hell no. You know, this is why I just stick to video games. I could be into far worse stuff. I just love how he just slowly turns. Right, gotta explore this scene of the crime now. Yeah, sorry by the way if I am losing focus, because yeah, I think because like I know that I'm directing this video to the Raincodian community, so hopefully they will be watching this. But like, you know, you can skip all this like crap that I'm talking about, because like again, if you have like bad blood with me and in general, like, and you don't accept my apology, I mean, I do understand that. It's hard to understand it. It's hard to accept it, and it's very hard to accept rejection after years of being rejected from different communities. And I know I keep like bringing it up, like through typing and etc. I mean, this is why like I isolate myself constantly, because I know I won't shut up about it. You know, it's like I can't help it. It's like, you know, it's not like that desire that you need to be listened to, but at the same time, like, you know, I can't like just go to a therapist about it or something like it, because I mean, it's this constant feeling that it's fucking embarrassing to tell like a therapist or something that, you know, oh yeah, this is about, you know, a gaming community, you know. I mean, compared to like multiple other things they're trained for, yeah, you know, I don't really want to go like deep into like, you know, the gaming side. I mean, I think for years I've always been anxious about like talking about video games with people, because I just know that, like, especially with like other, like especially with adults, like, you know, when I was younger, they'd always like make a huge freaking deal about yeah, they'd make like a huge deal about my brain is froze again. Hate it when it does that. When I do that. Sorry. What am I fucking doing here? My mind. Yeah, now you know, now you can tell that I'm not freaking lying when I say my mind's just fucked up most of the time. What? I don't even freaking remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I'm supposed to hold her hand at some point, but wait a minute. What am I doing again? Fucking up, that's what I'm doing. Tell how messed up my freaking mind is. But yeah, oh yeah, you can only use post-cognition when you're looking at the scene. Ugh, you fucking dumb bitch. I am so dumb. Okay, sorry about that. Because, like, yeah, you can tell how slow my brain gets sometimes, like, especially when I'm nervous. See, I ain't perfect. You know, I'm doing all this, like, right off the bat. You know, this is real life as I'm just recording this. So, you know, it's nothing planned. It's just all raw footage. It's literally that. Oh yeah, and I'm freaking screwed if something happens suddenly. And the problem is I can't really pause this video because it's an actual recording, but like not a screen recording. It's an actual recording, and you can't really pause it. I think I don't know, but I'm worried that if I pause the video, then I'll cut off the recording altogether. Oh yeah, you have to release yourself from the post-cognition before you can even go back. Okay. Yep, steps. Oh, you know, the nails that are like steps. Right, anyhow. Can only really keep praying. Only keep praying. Praying for forgiveness. Just always have this hope. This hope that these people finally like turn over and realise that, you know, I really have tried. You know, I am sincere. I know, you know, they've said that because I type like long tangents that I'm not sincere, but I really am sincere. You know, it really hurt. You know, all this has been hell on my health, and it's never easy for me to say, but like I think in the end it just gets so like I get so used to like saying, or you know, repeating myself. Yeah, I hate repeating myself, but it's like it's just becoming natural. It's like because I know people are not going to listen anyway. That's just how it feels. It feels as though, like, you know, and all my apologies have just been for nothing. Like it's been fallen on deaf ears. I mean, yeah. So at least, you know, if the Raincodians are watching this video, watching my terrible gameplay of this game, at least they can like you know, they can hear my voice and they can like listen to the real me, or you know, like me just playing this game like as even with this shitty quality. But you know, I mean, at the end of the day, is it really about the quality of a video or about the person, I guess? I don't know. Well, I think you would prefer the quality, not really the person. I do want forgiveness in the community. I doubt that they'd want me to stick around. But, like, I mean, forgiveness would be far, far better than nothing. You know, I can live with just, like, the forgiveness on its own. You know, like, if the artist can, like just talk to me, or, like, you know, maybe we can just exchange, like, apologies, or you know, something. But, I can understand, like, if they really don't want to, if she really doesn't want to talk. I mean, that's okay. But, like, I mean, if she is, like, you know, following me around, that it's still really difficult, like, to determine properly, because it's like, you know, knowing me, I often jump to conclusions. I often, you know, like, you know, it's like I'm constantly, like, in my brain, it's like, oh, you know, these people are, like, saying this about me, and all that, and it might not be true at all. That's what my mindset's like. Problem is the things I can't see, and because, like, I get so worked up over, like, all the stuff, and because, like, I'm too terrified to, like, actually see for myself, like, whether my fears were true or not. Yeah, I'm reliant on what people say to me, and yeah, I've been, like, just taking their word for things. I don't know what the truth really is, because, again, if the fan artist herself has not come forward to me, then I really don't know. I don't know what she's thinking. You know, sure, you know, her fandom might say things to me, but again, I'd rather hear it from the actual person, you know, since, you know, that you know, it was them that you know, I made that mistake towards. And I mean, I don't want, you know, I don't want to ever hate the Raincode community. I mean, they have potential. They have, you know, I think they're a really nice community, and but, like, you know, maybe for that time, you know, they were too sensitive at that point. I mean, yeah, I know I'm a stranger, but, like, you know, maybe they really, you know, maybe, like, you know, I really did scare them off. Maybe they're not used to people, you know, that are, like, you know, that reach out to them or something. Maybe they've never seen that before. I don't know. I don't know what their internet life is like. I mean, and you know, it's like I don't know them, they don't know me. It's just yeah, and it's like I do want to understand them better. I want to, like, if I could, like, have a better relationship with the Raincodian community, I'd I'd really, like, love to you know, I'd love to, like, make posts for them. I'd love to, like, you know, just be all banter and hype over freaking Raincode stuff, you know, taking the piss out of it right, left, and centre, you know, doing what I'm freaking doing, like, you know, just posting, like, you know, random stuff, you know, that are to do with about Raincode, you know, even if it's, like, utterly pointless or something. I mean, you know, this is only one game, you know, it's not a freaking series, but still, you know, it's got a fan base, and you know, I want to, and because, like, I fell in love with, you know, you know, this fan artist's work. It's like it made me really want to, like, commit to the Raincode community, or, you know, be a part of it in some way. But yeah, it's I hate the way, like, you know, like, the way they see me at the moment. I do think that there's just been a misconception over, like, how they might how they overall see me. Maybe word has been, like, going around, or maybe they just think that I'm just really, like, a horrible person. And you know, it's really damning if they do see me that way. I mean, but and with my low self-esteem, like, I really do believe that, because, like, you know, I do see myself as, like, a horrible person most of the time. You know, I'm not brilliant. You know, I wish I was normal. I wish I was, you know, like these people. You know, I wish that, you know, I was already in the community. You know, that I was already, like, accepted. That, you know, I wasn't banned in the first place. You know, I'd still be on those fucking Smash streams if, you know, that was the case. But no, you know, I had to fuck up one way or another. And I mean, yeah, it sucks, because it's like I can't control myself, because something I'm doing is obviously, like, going wrong, and it's causing these people to panic and resort to moderation to, like, you know, get me out of the way, or you know, get rid of me. And I mean, I do wonder, like, you know, have they been treated that way before? Have, you know, has something similar happened to them, so they've adopted that towards other people? Who knows? Again, I don't know. I don't know what it's like over there. You know, and you know, I want to get out of my comfort zone. You know, when it comes to, like, Tumblr, but at the moment I feel trapped. You know, I feel stuck in one place, because, like, you know, I don't want to piss people off. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to, you know, I don't dare leave. And yes, I'm gonna have to tag this video, aren't I? Because, you know, how you know, the Raincodians, you know, it's the only way to get their attention. And I bet as soon as they know, as soon as they see my name, they're gonna, like, freaking go for the block button. But hopefully not. But knowing them, they probably will. I mean, but I do have that hope in me that maybe they maybe they, you know, after a long time, they have finally, like, maybe they do regret pushing me away. Maybe they, you know, maybe they've taken a lot of, like, the things I've said, you know. I don't know, but maybe in an extreme rare case, they might see me as a fucking role model for some weird reason. I mean, I'm no role model. I just type shit. Oh my goodness. I'd make a terrible role model, I'll tell you. I'd be awful. Nah. You know, nothing I really do, like, you know, like on this YouTube channel, and, like, just literally anything I do, I you know, it's just not really worth like, following or anything. You know, I just do random crap. That's about it. You know, just do some things that I'm passionate about. Like, I mean, I don't ask for followers. I don't ask for you know, for people liking it. You know, I mean, if you like, you know, if you want to follow or if you want to like it, then, you know, then I'm grateful for it. You know, as long as, like, you're happy, that's the main thing. What matters to me is it if people are happy. That's what always matters to me. You know, I want to make people happy. You know, I don't want to be in a world where you know, people are, like, really scared of me, really you know, like really paranoid and you know, and like really despise me because you know, the things I end up doing, like, you know, when I did, like, lash out and all that, you know, lash out through words. And yes, my words can be really sharp. I can say a lot of horrible things, but I really don't mean them. And yeah, like, when I was basically attacking the whole Raincodian community, and I basically went for the Wump community as well. Yeah, it you know, looking back at that, that's just, yeah, I was really out, you know, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, you know, I was insane, basically. Oh, I completely lost it. You know, I was just so angry. I was furious because, you know, like just everything that I've been through, it's like, you know, these people, you know, it's just always the freaking same. You know, these guys are the enemy. You know, I don't trust any of them. They're just they're just gonna like treat me the same way, the exact same way. They just want, you know, they want me out of the picture. You know, these people are just like the exact same. And yeah, I said, you know, I basically told them all to fuck off. You know, I was just not having any of it. Just after all these experiences, I just had no respect towards anyone in those communities. And you know, because like my anger had completely taken over. Just all that pain, all those emotions. It's just like, you know, I just think it's completely petty what you've done. And you know, why you reject people just because, you know, you can't handle their depression. You know, what the fuck do you do when you know, you feel low? You know, yet, you know, you paint yourself as this you know, this perfect role model where, you know, you do all this like cutesy artwork and that, and yet you hate people with depression, or, you know, that have any form of trauma. You know, you hate any kind of real trauma, yet the game you're so obsessed with has trauma themes. Yeah, it's stuff like that. And it was just all that horrible anger and, you know, frustration, everything, as my mind was just trying to make sense of it all. And, you know, I can't accept the rejection. You know, I still haven't like accepted it truthfully. It still hurts, and it always will. You know, I can't accept any of the rejections that I've had, because like these were communities that I really wanted to be a part of. And I mean, but and the rejection of like this fan artist, it hurt me even harder because of the fact that, like, I was only trying to reach out to him. I was only trying to be a good person. And you know, I was angry at myself mostly because maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. Or, you know, maybe I just shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, you know, I do, you know, I do feel for people. And, you know, if I see someone who is under the weather, you know, I do want to like try and reach out to them, because, you know, I'm a nice person. I care about their emotions. You know, I go through depression a lot. You know, I can relate. And yeah, at the time, it's just, and I can understand that people hate that side of thing. But like, I didn't know that they'd like really go all out like that, as in like they'd completely like push someone away. I knew that, you know, that a Discord server would, but, you know, this was like one person. Yeah. And I didn't think I'd get like blocked or banned like from anywhere again, because of the fact that, like, you know, this was at the time when I'd even left Discord for that time. You know, I left my own server. It's like, because I had enough because of the Theory community. I didn't think I was gonna you know, get blocked again. You know, I thought I was like free from that. Apparently not. Typical, isn't it? I just think my overall luck is shit. It's just not been lucky for me for these past few years. I mean, was it ever since my grandmother died? No. I think it was really because no, I think it's really it mainly started with, you know, the Verizon shit. I just think it all went downhill from there. Again, you know, it's as if like I've broken the most expensive mirror in the world. You know, like 7 years bad luck. Over 7 years. I mean, yeah, my luck scares me, but it depends on where that luck is. And it's always the bad luck that balances out the good luck, I guess. The scream. Yeah, everything's a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, I forgot to use post-cognition again, haven't I? Me being, letting my mind wander around again. Because of the way I am, it's like, why would anyone want me in the community? Can't really blame them for banning me and blocking me. I mean, I'm not with it. You can tell by, the way I talk and the way, I think of things, Yeah, no wonder they called me psychotic. Jesus. I do understand that. I am, my mind is not straightforward. It's all over the place. Yeah, and I am super sensitive. I don't just forget things. It's like, when something has hit me really personally, then it does stick with me for a very, very, very long time. And mostly it's, that sort of stuff. It's the kind of stuff that I really want resolved. And it's like, the problem is, it's as if I dig myself even deeper into a hole, because it's like, whenever I try to resolve a problem, I just end up making it worse. As annoying as it is. But yeah, I want to fix the relationship, with me and the Raincode community, and hopefully the dairy community. I pray to God, please. Please, the dairies as well. Please, can that dev, or that game dev, finally talk to me? Please. If it's not the fan artist, then at least that dev. Sorry. So, gonna look around. Yeah, that paint spirillage is not part of the case. Oh, it's not going to be a port for the case, right? Okay. My brother's freaking laughing. He's on the computer. Always is. That's why I'm isolated most of the time. This is my life, just playing random video games and mostly being on my own, aside from other things, of course. Did I use post-cognition here, or am I just losing my all? Losing it. Right. Finally. 4 frickin' murder locations. And I'm trying to just get through them for this one frickin' cutscene that, that you can break from fast forwarding right through it. For some weird reason, it wouldn't do it for me this time. So I'm trying to do it this way, fast forwarding all these other scenes in this chapter to try and trigger it. And if that doesn't work, God help me. At least I tried, but yeah, you just have to keep on trying. Never give up. It's no matter what, I still did all that Wump stuff. Still tried. Still trying to apologize to the people I pissed off. I don't hate them. I don't. I really. It's you just gotta question how long can you not forgive someone for? If they've made a small mistake. Yeah, we're all online randos, but I mean, when you have someone who goes out who goes out their way to do things for you, to show that they're sorry. And I mean, it's how long can you hold a grudge for? I'm a fucking peacekeeper. I look the part, don't I? I'm gonna ask this guy questions. Right, I think it's almost time. Our deadline is indeed approaching. So will this video, hopefully. A nightmare will rush to your aid. Yeah, and then all shit runs loose. Oh no, I've got the migraine! Hopefully, if the fan artist is watching this, I hope we can be friends, okay? I hope we can be friends, or, you know, be on good terms. Yeah? Hopefully? Hopefully? Hopefully. You know, you don't need to be so afraid of me, guys. You know, I'm just like you. I'm an oversensitive prick, and, you know, I love video games so much. You know, I'm not some, like, weirdo. I'm not, you know, I'm not like some guy that's, like, trying to, like, you know, do some weird stuff. Yes, I am an adult, but I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not into, like, that shady shit. You know, I just love video games. Like, I only want to just be a part of a community. You know, it's just something, you know, since, like, I'm sheltered in life, and you know, I rarely leave the house and that, and, you know, it's already really, really difficult for me to socialise in real life, you know, and find people to socialise. Like, I don't go out to, like, parties or any of that. You know, I mean, I don't even drink, I don't even smoke. You know, as much as I've considered smoking, but I thankfully I've never done it. But, like, yeah, with all the stress and that, it has, like, given me, like, that urge to do so, because it's just like, you know, fuck my life. You know, what's the point in living? You know, when you've just got all this shit going on and people hate you, and they will never forgive you no matter what. And yeah, but I still have a reason to keep on going, to keep standing on my 2 feet. There's this weird hope that keeps screaming at me, no, you know, get back up again. You know, you can't give up now. There is hope. You know, maybe, you know, those people are, you know, what are secretly watching you. You know, they're learning more about you. You know, maybe they've always been by your side, but they're too scared to admit it. They're too scared to come forward at the moment. You know, maybe deep down they, you know, they are inspired by your words. Maybe like all the things you said, maybe you have, like, made them wake up. Maybe you've taught them a lot of things. You know, maybe they've come to that realization, but at the moment they just can't, like, tell you that truth, if it is the truth. But in my mind, I don't believe that is the truth, because in my head I always expect the worst. You see, that's just, like, typical autism for you. Typical, you know, that, you know, it's always been me. It's always like, I always expect the worst. I always expect the worst case scenario. That's why, like, I jump to these, like, worst conclusions. And yeah, it makes things even worse. Right, let's see if I can do this. So I'll shut the fuck up about that side of things. And yeah. Let's see if this will work now. It's exhausting talking on and on and on about the same thing, but I think you guys have an idea now what I'm trying to say, that I am sincere, and, you know, that I want things to work out. You know, I don't want to be the enemy, guys. You know, I'm a gamer just like you, and, you know, I want to be, like, a fan, you know, of, like, of your Raincode stuff. Yeah, you know, I just hope that things can turn out well. The bridge can be repaired or rebuilt. Right. Is this gonna work? Okay, call Halara. Yes! It worked! It worked! Sorry for shouting, but it worked. Look. Did you see that? Yuma was in the wrong place this time. He was in the wrong place. Yeah. So that was when I did that like fast forwarding experiment. Or no, I think not even that. I think I was just like playing through the game again, like to try and like dominate it, because to try and like face my own fears. But then it's like like I wasn't even like expecting it. I think like I either was like trying to dominate the game, or I was and I think at the same time I noticed that like facial expression glitch. And I think like I was trying to like focus on that, and I was just trying to like I was just mindlessly trying to like jump the cutscenes and like fast forwarding like right through them, and then like I ran into that. But yeah, Yuma should not have been, like both Yuma and Shinigami should not have been on that side during that scene, as you could see, because like when the normal version played out twice. So yeah, you can tell now that was a glitch. So yeah, I'm so glad I can show that to you. And again, I'm really sorry about the quality, the fact that I have to record this freaking video on my phone because I don't have the fancy stuff. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. That's all I really wanted to show you. I'm sorry that this had to have dragged on for an hour, and of course me talking and all that. Anyway, I really do hope that any Raincodian who is watching this and who is aware that me being Sal Blitzer, I used to go by like Ice Dragon, Ice Bane, or whatever. But I hope that that like this video might have helped you see a different side of me, or like maybe I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if it will help you like forgive me or not. But I mean, I can't control what people think of me. But I am hoping that this video helps, and helps um like it helps paint a picture of me, of like who I really am. I'm not this monster or this horrible person. I mean, I've said horrible things, and yeah, I may see myself as a horrible person, but for like all these things, or in general actually, but that wasn't my intention to be overall horrible. Really, I just want like peace within the community, and I really, I just wanted things to work out, and all my anger and anxiety and that like was pushed over the edge because of the my past with online communities and stuff. So yeah, again, like I'm deeply sorry. Okay, to the Raincodian community, I Sal Blitzer, Hermione, I'm deeply sorry for all the hurt, all the pain, everything I've said, and I apologize generally to the fan artist Pixelated Raindrops, and her friends, especially to Draconic Sparkle, whom I said those horrible things to. I am deeply, deeply, deeply sorry, and I regret everything I've said to you. So, I regret everything I've said to you, to the community, and I'm also really sorry to the Wump community, everything. Okay? I'm really sorry. And I can understand, like, if you still can't forgive me, then fine. But yeah. Also, guys, I do recommend you, you visit Pixelated Raindrops Tumblr blog. Her art is amazing, her Raincode art. So if you guys want to check that out, please do. Massive shout out to her, because she does work really hard on those you know, on those works, and you know, they are really good. They're really cool. So yeah, and also you know, check out all the other artists as well. You know, the Raincode artists, you know, they're all brilliant. They're all really good artists. You know, and I want to give all you guys another chance, but I just hope and pray that you'll give me another chance. Okay, all right. See you then.